morning, and welcome to the program again. I'm actually happy to be alive today because not only is it a beautiful day here in Gambia, but I actually survived my first house fire. Yeah. So we smelled some electrical smoke or whatever you call it. You know when something electrical is burning. We actually smelled that, and I was actually in the bed, and I thought since the power had went out, which is common here in Gambia, I figured, all right, well, maybe it was a transformer or something. I started to turn over and go to sleep, but something told me to get up and just check around the house. So I got up, put my robe on, and I walked outside, and my cans that I recycle were actually on fire. This whole area right here was up in flames up to about here. So I called Yazid and told Yazid run down to Membar's house and tell him to somehow get a hold of the fire department because we had this going on here. An actual fire. Now the reason why we had a fire is because this is cash power and it's supposed to go to a breaker box. However, this was not a breaker box. This was just a box connecting wires together, so we had no circuit breaker. The system got overloaded and there was no fuse to pop, so it just kept going. This was glowing orange and on fire when I got out here. So I told Yazid, run inside, get some water. And I went inside to get my mom and dad and get them out the house. When I came back out, Yazid had put this fire out with the water. And I'm glad that he didn't throw it up here because I forgot to tell him don't mess with the electrical. I was just trying to get my dad out. But alhamdulillah, he was smart enough just to put this out. And then he ran away back inside the house. When I came out, I got handfuls of sand and put this fire out. And I'm glad I decided to put the fire out and not try to vacate everybody and just let it burn, because I found out that there is no 911 in Gambia. That's right. Somebody's shooting at you, your house is on fire, you got ran over by a truck. Yeah, the people that help you are the people that saw it. And somebody will somehow get word to the cops and or the fire department. Actually, I heard that if I would not have called the neighbors or put the fire out myself, that by the time the fire department got here, the building would be burnt to the ground. So, rule number one, make sure you got a fire extinguisher. Maybe make sure you got a couple of fire extinguishers in your house. Now, here's the problem. When I first moved in here, I noticed that we were moving into a fire trap. So there's only one door, and that's the entrance, and all the windows have bars on them. And guess where the fire was? The fire is right by my front door. So look at this. So had that fire kept on going and had something to catch on to, I would have been blocked out of my house, blocked out of the exit. And there's bars on every window and there's no more doors. So we're really contemplating getting the crap out of here and getting something else, because this building is only 5 years old. How do you build a building 5 years, 5 years ago, and you didn't put a circuit breaker in the electrical setup? Rule number two, when you move to Gambia, you better watch your behind. Check everything, because they're going to go the cheapest route. And the cheapest is most of the time not the safest. So I got to be a lot more vigilant when it comes to my safety and my well-being, my family's safety and their well-being, because these people are not there. They'll burn you up and keep on trucking. Like, he's just a contractor. You don't have to live here, so why worry about what's safe and what's not safe? So anyway, alhamdulillah, everybody is fine. We had a bunch, a bunch of neighbors that Member, his wife, Uncle Esau, another brother, like a couple of sisters. A lot of people. It was about 8 or 9 people down here within 45 seconds. They were down here as soon as they heard Uncle Habib and Auntie Zainab's house is on fire. They came, and they were here, and they were doing everything they could. They cut the power off. So I had no idea. I was really worried about my dad and my mom, so I really wanted to get them out of the house because it was of course at nighttime. The power was off, so I couldn't see out here. All I could see was flames. And even though I was looking at the breaker box, and if I'd have stood there and thought about it, I could have figured out how to cut the power off to the house. But with this being 220 or 440, whatever's coming in the house, I'm really nervous with electricity to begin with. And then right under what I was looking at was an actual fire under that. So, I mean, I'm not Fire Marshal Bill, so I wasn't trying to, put myself near fire and electricity next to a metal thing. So that thing starts arcing or whatever. Like, I was just trying, I'll put the flames out and get my family out of here. But alhamdulillah, I didn't have to battle any fires, and I didn't have to worry about electricity. One of the guys, actually, I think he used to be a caretaker here, he cut the power off. And even when the power went off, like 30 minutes after the power went off, that breaker box was still glowing orange. Like it was mad electricity going through that thing with nothing to stop it. No fuses, no breakers, no nothing. So anyhow, so that's the update. We're officially out of electricity until somebody gets over here. Today is Sunday, and we're in Gambia. So I'm thinking candles and propane for the next week or two. I was assured by the electrician that did come in. And we did get an electrician to come out last night and peel all that stuff out. That box that you saw, he took all of the components out of that. He peeled all that out, and he disconnected. See that wire, that blue wire there? That's the main wire that goes to the house, and that's those black and red wire is the main wire going to the switch. So there's officially no electricity going to the house. You see how hot that fire was? It actually melted the top of the breaker switch. I mean, this is a mess. Now you see this wire right here that's coming out of this box? Look at this. Look how they jimmy this up. 5 years ago, they just built the building. Look at this. This wire comes all the way on the side of the house. And guess where it goes? It wraps right here into this crap. What is this? Oh, it's just a plug, just in case you want to plug something up straight to the damn box that don't go to a fuse. Like, craziness, man. And I really thought that jumbled up wire right there was some cable from satellite. I had no idea that was going to a power box that hasn't even made it to a breaker box that doesn't exist. So I'm really gonna revamp all of this, and that's definitely coming out of money that's owed to them. Yeah, they tell me welcome to Gambia, but when you step past this girl, it's welcome to America. I'm about to get this right, and you about to pay for it, like for real. Messing with my life, man, my family's life. And I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. I'm gonna get everything right for me and make sure I'm safe. But when it comes time to that paper, yeah, welcome to America. You about to get it right, playboy. So yeah, that's alhamdulillah. That right there, that was the top to the fuse box. Burnt up all this. Like I said, all this was on fire. Yo, it was a crazy night. This is like 2 o'clock in the morning, man. I didn't get back into bed till 4. And I'm back up again because we still got to go to Senegal. Still got to go to Senegal. and I still got to get tires on my car. I bought the tires, but the tire installation guy wasn't working today or that day, so I had to come back today. But yeah, this is part of the deal, man. Like, you know, I still haven't made it to where I want to be, which is on my own property, you know, in a really nice big house with my whole family. So the struggle is still going, baby. It don't change. It ain't never changed. But as we progress or regress, I'm gonna let you know every step of the way what's going down. Till then, y'all be safe and pray for my dad and my mom safety, and make sure, you know, ask Allah to make their path easy and smooth. And if you want to throw a prayer in for me and my family as well, appreciate that. And inshallah, we will see you later. What's up, guys? I finally made it to a tire shop, and they're actually changing my tire right now. So let me show you how it gets down here in Gambia for the tires. So which one is this?
This is the first one. So he's
Is it on the? It's on the
new
drum.
one. New one. Put them on, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so he wants you to see how he's putting back the new
Okay,
one.
which one is it?
The new one.
Yeah, which side did it come from?
Driver's side.
Okay, so he needs to.
On that, the other way. Yeah.
Yep, right there. Yeah, boy, all y'all people at Tire Kings that be pissed off because the machine's not working, I'm gonna tell Habib to get that hammer and show you how it's done. This right here is the bead breaker. That's where they pop the tire off the rim. Pop it down right here. Put that on the bead. Pop it down. Flip it over. Do it again. And you saw the rest. Wow, look at that. He even put the valve stem cap on there. I just said that. My guys, now they got a machine that does all it is, and they still forget to put the cap on.
What?
All you gotta do, that's the only manual thing you gotta do.
Put the cap on.
And they don't even do that. Huh? He was faster than the tire machine.
He's good.
He's faster than the tire machine. That's awesome.
Ahora voy a intentar la máxima de camino.
Yo, Habib, show them boys what's up, man. We can stop buying tire machines. We can go ahead and get this done, bro. For real. We'll see y'all later. All right, what's up, guys? I'm still at the tire shop. They got one tire completed in less than 5 minutes. Of course, there's no balance in here because they don't have a tire balancer. Some tire shops have bubble balancers, but I don't think this one does. But the 4 tires that I bought from another tire shop. And basically, I paid $40 for 4 tires. So, I'm probably gonna have to pay a little bit of labor to get these things put on, but I guarantee it won't be no more than like at the most $10, and that's gonna be high. So basically, for $50, I got 4 used tires put on, and I checked these used tires myself as if I was gonna buy them to sell for myself. And I got 4 decent tires, and we're getting 1 good tire put on the spare. So yeah. Definitely tires in Gambia is not going to be for me. I'm going to have to look elsewhere because you really can't make any money here on tires. I could probably open a tire shop and not work in it and have really good management because I see how it works here now. And I could do pretty good, but I don't want the headache of having to supply my tire shop with tires. If the tires were to come to me easy, I would do it, but if I got to hunt around for them and do most of the things that you have to do with a tire shop, not interested. If one of you guys thought that you want to come here and have a tire shop, you can come here and make enough money to survive and maybe even thrive. But what I'm used to with tires, it's just not worth the headache for me. But every man has his thing. Yeah, so that's basically it. Got my tires about to go on. And we're about to head out to Senegal tomorrow morning after Fajr. Me, Memba, and Dudu, Pam, Jennifer, my dad, and my mom, and the cab driver. We're all going to head out. And this is going to be the first time that I ever drove abroad because a couple of people that are going, they don't feel safe driving in Senegal because they never drove in that country. But I feel like I drove in Brooklyn, New York. I didn't crash and nobody crashed into me. So I'm gonna drive my car for the first time, inshallah. Hopefully everything goes good. I don't mess nobody's stuff up or mess my stuff up. But in the beginning of the videos, when I first started making videos when we were in Senegal, I told you about a bridge that we could either take a ferry or a bridge. And then later on somebody told me, no, there's no bridge, it's just a ferry. Well, there is a bridge. And we're actually going to take that bridge tomorrow because we're going to try to bypass that ferry. That ferry is a nightmare. So it's about an hour and a half out of the way, but they say that hour and a half out of the way is actually faster. So we're going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to have Pam taking some video as I'm driving, and we'll see how it turns out. We'll get back with you.